So we would like to play first. Brainstorm, couple mental missteps. We have a Merchant Scroll. Let's see here. Do we want to keep this off of Brainstorm and Merchant Scroll? So blue instant card, we could look for a Gush. Let's also recall. I think we do. I think we Brainstorm. We can always reset that with a Merchant Scroll. See if we can draw some fast mana here. So drawing the Young Pyromancer is good. I think we put a Merchant Scroll and Tropical Island on top. And then next turn we will play the Tropical Island, Young Pyromancer, Gitaxian Probe. So, looks like we got ourselves a workshop deck. So we don't actually have any artifacts out right now, so do I really care? I know what my next two draws are. I think that's fine. Just takes them off of mana. That would be a problem though, so we will get rid of that. Tropical Island. So we'll get Gitaxian Probe here. So we got a Smokestack. We're gonna have hopefully elementals to sacrifice to that, and they've just got a bunch of land in that Smokestack, so this could be pretty good. Go ahead and save this. And so we'll just kind of hopefully at least get an elemental token or two each turn, and just wait until they have to kind of get rid of their own Smokestack. So that's a bit of a bummer. Now they'll run out the Academy maybe. Not enough to play the Smokestack yet. So this guy's all foiled out, which is pretty cool. So we got a regrowth, but we didn't have a fetch land. A blue instant spell. I feel like we actually search for a... Oh, crap. Man, we really needed a land there. And I could search up maybe a Force of Will to keep that Smokestack off the board. Because as it stands, that's going to be pretty rough, and we can't attack into that Mishra's Factory. So I think we'll just hold back. I have a feeling we'll probably see a Smokestack this turn. So that thorn really hurts because now even if we had gone for that Force of Will, we wouldn't have been able to cast it without any mana up. So I might use one of these mana to make this Mistress Factory. No. Guess I didn't really need to. So I think we're gonna have to ponder here. So Cabal on top, Preordain, Young Pyromancer. I think that's fine. And I think I'm going to want to save these elementals to sacrifice the smokestack. And now that I think about it, I might have wanted to put that ponder on top. Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. So that's pretty bad. So sack an elemental. So that is all spells cost 1 more to cast. Can't cast that. Pretty much the only thing we can cast is a misstep. So I think we're pretty well locked out of here. I'm going to go ahead and concede here. I just don't really see us crawling out of that hole. So definitely bring in Ignite Chewer, Ancient Grudge, Nature's Claims. Don't really need to strip their hands of any counter spells, so I don't think the Cabal Therapies are quite as good. I kind of like that. Get rid of the Cabal Therapies, bring in a bunch of other hate. I don't think we need the Pyroblast. So what do we got? We got 2 Ancient Grudges, a couple of Nature's Claims, a Chewer, I mean, Mental Missteps might not be very good. Maybe I'd rather have Lightning Bolt. I don't really know how many 1 casting cost cards they play, but I didn't really see any that game. I think I'm going to take some Missteps out. Bring in some Lightning Bolts. And maybe a Murderous Cut. So no land, 2 delve spells, a gush that can't be cast. This looks pretty terrible, so we'll mulligan. I think we'll have to keep this. Dig for that second land. So we'll put on top. And I think I'll brainstorm. well, which I think we'll preordain. Vampiric Tutor. Put the Tutor on top, then the Polluted Delta. So I gotta force this. I mean, I guess I could have Nature's Claimed it. Maybe that was a bad use of my... Oh man, now... Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think we go Tropical Island. Didn't realize we wouldn't be able to get a green and a black together. Bayou. So that's actually pretty good. Let's see, what could we Vampiric Tutor for? Some other artifact destruction spell. I think I like that. We'll go ahead and go for a Ancient Grudge, I think. Get some pretty good value out of that. Now we can save this Nature's Claim for the Mishra's Factory. So hopefully it's not. So that's pretty good. So I think what we'll do is we'll destroy so Smokestack. Beginning, you may put a soot counter on Smokestack. At the end of each player's upkeep, player sacrifices beginning of your upkeep. So I could make them sack a permanent before I do that. I mean, I have this elemental I can sack. I'm going to get another one from the Ancient Grudge, a couple from the Ancient Grudges. I mean, I could destroy both of these right now, actually. No, I can't. It's going to cost one more to cast it initially. I kind of like beginning of your upkeep. You may put a soot counter. So we swing in. They are instants. I mean, I don't have to play them now. I could see what they're gonna do. So I like seeing the Ancient Tombs. I like all the damage that they're probably going to end up doing themselves. So now we do need to fire off. And I think we'll get rid of the smokestack. So everything we have is instant speed. There's no real reason to fire those off right now. So it costs 3 and then 1 more. So actually, I think that might actually cost 4 if we try to cast it. I kind of mentioned I'm a little bit newer to Vintage. So I should have probably destroyed the Thorn of Amethyst and not the smokestack, because I think we may have just locked ourselves out. Okay, nope, doesn't quite work that way. So it's kind of a bummer. I wish they weren't getting rid of our red so we could cast Lightning Bolt. If we draw a red source, it's going to be pretty good. So I think we play Gush. See if we can't find a red source. We did not. But we can. Demonic Tutor. So I'm just gonna run it back. I still kind of like the configuration. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the Storm Kill. I mean, they're obviously packing a lot of Thorn effects, and you know, it'd be nice if I could, you know, go off turn 1. But I think if the game goes past a couple, you know, maybe past turn 2 or 3, the odds of me being able to go off are going to be pretty slim. So just a handful of land. Maybe I draw into something amazing with the Gataxian Probe, but I think we have to mulligan. This looks pretty good. except that the cards we have aren't the cards we need. We are going to get a Scry, a Taxiing Pro. We might find another thing for Gush, but we're just not going to. We're probably going to meet up with a Thorn effect and not be able to cast it anyway. So that's really unfortunate. I think we just got to keep that, put that on top, and just hope they get off to make a slow start. It's not a slow start. So we'll go ahead and preordain. I think we want the Flooded Strand. Don't really need the probe. So what could we Vampiric Tutor for? Let's see, we could Vampiric Tutor for another land. Gush. Or something to destroy the smokestack with. Let's see what we have. Ancient Grudge. I mean, we could Nature's Claim. I don't know, man. Maybe Recall. I think we just need to go for a Recall here. Just try to build our hand up. Try to recover from that mulligan. We'll lose the Mox Sapphire. So that's fine. I mean, we're going to sack it to the smokestack anyway. We might have to force a will this, because if they sacrifice... Yeah, man, that really stinks. But if they put it on 0, they can get rid of Max Sapphire, and then on our turn we have to sacrifice our Underground Sea. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and concede that.